Hello friends, I am Marvin Sapp of Lighthouse for Life Center Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan with Ask the Pastor on Inspiration1390.com. And the question is this: Jesus says to love all. I just want to know, do we still show murderers the same love that we show a liar or an adulteress? I find it hard to love someone who has harmed children or committed a senseless murder or continuous acts of unkindness or harmful acts of violence. The Bible declares that we're supposed to love those that hate us. We're supposed to pray for those that despitefully use us. The fact of the matter is that when Jesus died on the cross, he died not just for some sin, but he died for all sin. So we have been commanded by God to love everyone so that we can receive the same type of love that Christ has given us. Number two, the question is, if you don't tithe, does that mean that you don't trust God? The Bible says something profound in the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. It says to trust in the Lord with all thy heart and to lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. But I want to just deal with the part where it says to trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding. One of the commands in the Bible is that we be tithers. That is a part of having a relationship with the God of our salvation. Not only that, but we find that is the economic system that God uses in order to build his kingdom upon this earth, where there may be meat in the storehouse. So am I saying that if you don't tithe, that you don't trust God? I am saying that a part of trusting God is a part of obeying all that he has commanded in Scripture. Not just Old Testament, not just New Testament, but all of the Testaments. Number three, the question is, how do you deal with a spouse that has been unfaithful and now wants to work on the marriage, even though some habits have not changed and your heart is not in it anymore? Well, first off, we must understand that God hates divorce. That's the first thing that we must understand. He has given us options, though, of how we as individuals can go through the process of divorce, and that is through infidelity. However, if you forgive that individual, at that point, you can't forgive them and then decide to go back and now use the retroactive act of what they did before to get out of the marriage. Forgiveness means that I don't hold any ill feelings, harm, or hurt, or even hold you hostage of the stuff that you did in your past. So what I would say to you is that you really need to examine your heart. You really need to check on the inside of yourself and see that if you are serious about going forward in this marriage, that you make sure that you get rid of all of that on the inside of you first to make sure that you're ready to move forward. God bless you. God keep you. Oh, wait a minute. Got one more. Last question. This woman says, I am a single mom of 2 boys, and I just bought a house, and my dad lives with me and my boys during the weekdays to help me out. My dad is not happy about the move. He feels that I'm taking the boys from him, and we are moving just 13 miles from my previous residence. What I don't understand is why my father is not happy that his only daughter is moving out of an apartment that she has been in for 6 years and finally getting home on her own. Plus, I got a 4-bedroom so my dad could have his own room when he's there. What am I doing wrong? You said it. You are his only daughter. Your father is really struggling with the fact that you are trying to branch out and be on your own. For years, you have depended upon him, and believe it or not, he's grown accustomed to it. You're not wrong. You just need to be patient with your father in the process of you moving away. He loves you like crazy, and he misses you. But you know, men have real pride, and they won't tell you that they miss you. They'll just be grumpy and mean and feel like they're being mistreated. But what Dad is really saying is I miss my time with you. I miss you being there, and I miss the relationship that we have. So don't trip. Don't be upset. Don't be angry. Don't be mad. Just understand how to read between the lines. You know, y'all do speak different languages. I guess they say men are from Mars, women are from Venus. But when it comes to fathers and daughters, it might be Mars and Pluto. So just stay in there because your dad really loves you. Grace and peace. I'm Marvin Sapp.